Up next on Lion TV, you have Colin Shepard and Hannah Shoei for your anchors. You have Finney Castorena for your weather and Dakota Marsh for sports.
All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Good morning, Searcy High School. Today is Wednesday, February 6th. Thanks for tuning in this morning. I'm Colin Shepard.
And I'm Hannah Shoei, and super glad to be joined here at Lion TV. With Valentine's Day right around the corner, people are frantically looking around for a significant other, if you know what I mean, Colin.
Yeah, I'm single and ready to mingle. If you're interested, you know where to find me. Okay, let's get professional and get to these announcements, though.
Harding University College of Pharmacy will host a pharmacy summer camp June 16th through the 21st on the university's campus.
Do not forget about the SHS Food Pantry. If you're in need of food, let any teacher know. Come to Miss Edelman's room 204 or Miss Little room's 102 to pick up a food pack. We also have coats and toiletry items available.
Spring preview days for Mississippi State University are February 18th and March 25th. Learn more at previewday.msstate.edu.
For the senior cap and gown orders, deadline has been extended. The deadline to order your cap gown through jostens.com has been extended to March 1st. Please be sure to get these ordered as soon as possible. There are still many who have not ordered.
Attention seniors, local scholarships are being posted to the website. Please check daily for updated ones. Students will need to print them out and follow the instructions closely regarding deadlines, essay transcripts, or other items required.
Seniors, the White County Farm Bureau Scholarship form is ready to be picked up in the guidance counselor. If you or your parents are members, please pick up an application, and studentscholarships.org is a great website to access thousands of scholarships. Check it out.
Congratulations to the following students for being chosen for the Arkansas All-State Choirs. They will be in Hot Springs for the clinic and concerts on February 14th through the 16th. They are Perryon Buchanan, Meg Sledge, Savannah Brown, Matthew Fudge, Ivy Cantor, Sally Ann Clark, McKenna McMullen, Caleb Phillips as an alternate, and congrats to Julia Carroll for making the Arkansas All-State Concert Band.
SHS Parent-Teacher Conferences will be held tomorrow from 3:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. in the cafeteria. Searcy schools will dismiss at 2:30 p.m. on tomorrow's conferences are for grades 7 through 12. Parents are invited to pick up progress reports and meet with teachers.
Up next is an inside look on Miss Nikki, our very own PAC manager by Justin Cameraman.
Here at SHS, most people and teachers stick out in the crowd here at Searcy, but there is one person who isn't always visible to some people, and that person is the PAC manager. I sat down with Miss Nikki and interviewed her about her job.
I wanted to start working here because it was very convenient. I had 2 kids in school, and I could take them to school in the morning, I could pick them up in the afternoon. It was very easy to deal with work and kids in a new city. We had just moved here, so I didn't know many people to be able to pick my kids up after school or whatnot if I had to work somewhere else. So this was just really easy and convenient.
Not only does Miss Nikki work for the school, she works within the district and helps with the public communities around Searcy and other schools.
I work for Searcy Public Schools, and I am the Performing Arts Center manager. And what that means is that anytime anyone within the school district wants to use this facility for a function, I take care of that, schedule it, event coordinate it, take care of all their needs. Also, the public can rent the facility after hours for a fee, and then I take care of all that.
It's glad to have people known here at Searcy, and I want to thank Miss Nikki for what she does here at the PAC. So if you ever see her, be sure to thank her for what she does here at Searcy and for the PAC. Now let's send things back to the news desk.
Wow, Hannah, I can't believe she does all that work. Thanks, Joseph, for that story.
Yeah, she seems like a pretty impressive lady.
All right, let's send things over to our weather woman, Finney, with your latest weather updates.
Good morning, Cersei. I'm Finney Castrina, here to update you with your weather. Today is February 6, 2019. It'll be thunderstorms with a high 69 and rain to 100% chance. Winds south going 11 miles per hour. Humidity at 94%, and your sun will rise at 7:02 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight will be thunderstorms with a low 64, rain 80% chance, winds south 13 miles per hour, humidity at 95%, and your sun will set at 5:40 p.m. tonight. On to the almanac. Your high will be at 51, low 28. Monthly average precipitation is 3.82 inches. Month to date is 0.06 inches. Now on to the 5cast. Thursday will be rain and thunder, 67-degree high, 23-degree low, 100% chance of rain. Friday will be mostly sunny, 42-degree high, 22-degree low, 0% chance of rain. Saturday, mostly cloudy, 42-degree high, 32-degree low, 0% chance of rain. Sunday will be rain, 47-degree high, 42-degree low, 80% chance of rain. Monday will be rain, 52-degree high, 40-degree low, and 80% chance of rain. Looks like it's going to be a pretty rainy weekend.
Oh, man. I wish it'd just get warm already. I'm ready for summer.
Agreed. Let's see what we're having for lunch tomorrow. Popcorn chicken, Italian combo wrap, sweet potato crunch, seasoned black-eyed peas, whole grain breadstick, applesauce, and milk.
Don't forget to thank our amazing lunch ladies for the hard work they put into making our food. Hey, Hannah, instead of getting our significant other's flowers, we should get the lunch ladies some instead.
That's actually a really cool idea, but Colin, you don't have a significant other.
Oh. Well, anyways, let's send things over to Parker with a story over Live to Lead.
Live to Lead, a leadership development convention that teaches business leaders how to gain leadership skills and what it really takes to run a business. I got an inside look on what it's all about.
Live to Lead is a leadership event that originated out of the John Maxwell group that is geared towards promoting leadership in businesses and in people's personal lives.
The Live to Lead event in Searcy is always held at New Life Church, and they've been very generous to let us have it there every year. We are going to be hosting another Live to Lead in Heber Springs at the New Life Church campus there on February 28th. Starts at 8:30 in the morning, and it'll be over about noon.
I am actually the host, the John Maxwell certified coach, and we are the sponsors of the event that we have each year.
Not only is Live to Lead a convention, but also a good place for people to work together out of the workplace.
My favorite part is interaction with the people that are there, the networking events, the think tanks that we do on the side, and basically all the interaction that I'm able to have with the leaders that surround that event.
Well, I get a great deal of satisfaction just knowing that there are people in the community who are interested in investing in themselves and their companies and their teams. Just investing in their own value as a leader to be able to go back and take that to their organization.
A lot of planning, time, and effort go into making Live to Lead possible.
A ton of work, and Wendy and my marketing director, Amber Walker, are the key to being able to put that event on. I really don't have a lot to do with anything other than just showing up and doing the presentation.
With almost 200 tickets being sold for this year's Live to Lead conference, the organizers expect for the numbers to grow in future conferences.
Live to Lead has already announced that they were going to have another conference in October. I think they're rebranding, trying to stay relevant and appeal to a broader audience. But I just hope that they always continue to bring top-notch people to be able to come and pour out lessons that they've learned into the people that are coming to invest in themselves.
So excited for next year's convention to come along and see what growing business leaders in our town of Searcy can do. Let's send things back to the news desk.
Thanks for that story, Parker. Live to Lead sounds really interesting. Now let's send things over to Danielle for the new line of the week.
High School, it's your girl Danielle, and I'm back with another line of week. Your very own Miss Ryder. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay, what do you see as the main role of a school counselor?
Well, I believe the main role of a school counselor is to work face-to-face with kids as much as they possibly can, and we should be working on social issues, emotional issues, educational issues, and helping that child become the best that they possibly can be. And so the more time we can spend face-to-face with kids directly involved, I think not only does that student benefit, but I think the school benefits, and I think the community benefits, and the world as a whole, the more that we can help that child develop to their fullest potential.
What influence do you be a school counselor?
I taught home economics for 7 years, and in that window of time, I saw a need for students just needing someone to talk to bounce things off of, to help them process where they were in life, and I enjoyed that part. So my best friend at the time and I went back and got our master's at UALR, so we could do that.
Y'all, she's a great counselor, I'm telling you.
Well, thank you.
What would you do if you had a student to come to you about some serious and like how would you help them?
The one thing about a counselor, and as we're trained, is not to tell a student how they should feel or give advice. That's not our role. Our role is to assist that student in going through the processes on their own. And so as I talk with a student, it helps, I help them maybe think of a perspective they haven't thought of, give a different slant, not to give them my opinion of what they should do, but help them work through the steps so they can come to their own conclusion on what's best for them.
Hey, she got some good advice, I'm telling you. All right, so anything you want to make any shout outs to anybody or say anything to the school?
I'll say last week we had a bunch of seniors here who had to take a test that's required by the federal government. And we only had, out of 75 kids, and some had other things they could not avoid, 7 kids not come. Those are seniors who did not have to be here, who have senior outs, could have stayed at home. Almost every one of them came up and took that test because it was what we needed them to do. And I've always found in working with any of the kids here at the school, they are so positive, they are so willing, they are so kind, they are polite, and being on my side of the desk, that's awesome. It makes my job easier. I enjoy it. I'm real proud. I'm proud to say I work at Searcy because I know our kids, when the recruiters come in, I'll say, how are they? They're awesome kids. I said, I know they are. So that's very heartwarming for me.
All right. Well, let's send things back to the news desk.
Thanks, Danielle. I think Ms. Roddy does an excellent job here in our school, always being a big support to our student body. Let's see what's going on in the sports world with Dakota.
Good morning, Searcy High School. I'm Dakota Marsh, here to bring you your local and national sports updates. In local news, your Searcy High School boys and girls basketball team had a game last night against the West Memphis Blue Devils. We do not have the results of that game just yet. Before this game, your boys had a record of 9-12 while being 2-6 in conference, and your girls are 4-17 while being 0-8 in conference. Let's hope they can turn their season around. Also, your Lion baseball team had the first game on the 25th of this month.
We're pretty young this year, but we're planning on working hard and trying to go after a state championship, obviously, but it's always a goal. You just got to be dedicated and want to work. You got to be willing to work and willing to put in the time to get better if you really want a chance.
And your softball team is set to play Stuttgart on the 26th. Now for national news. Most everyone knows that the Super Bowl was last Sunday. Let's look at some of the game highlights.
Within the first 3 minutes of the game, Tom Brady's first pass was intercepted by the LA Rams.
Ball in the air, and it's intercepted! It's picked off on his first throw by Littleton.
The first field goal of the game was missed by Gostowski, going wide left. With 10.5 minutes left in the second quarter, Gostowski redeemed himself by making the field goal. And the LA Rams hit a 51-yard field goal, making the score even to 3-3. And with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Sony Michel ran for a 2-yard touchdown. And to seal the deal, Jared Goff throws an interception with 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And with less than 2 minutes left in the game, Stephen Gostowski hits a 41-yard field goal in the game.
Now, it was not the most eventful game, but the New England Patriots came out as champions, with Tom Brady taking home his 6th Lombardi Trophy. It was a record-setting game with the record of the lowest scoring Super Bowl in history, the longest punt in Super Bowl history, and the most consecutive drives ending in a punt, that number being 8. Well, Cersei, that's all I have for you today. Let's send things back to the news desk.
Thanks for the sports updates, Dakota. Well, Cersei, that's all we have for today's show. Thanks for staying tuned to your Cersei High News. I'm Hannah Shoei and Colin Single.
Sadly, I'm Colin Shepard. Don't forget, if you missed an episode, you can go to CerseiLionPress.com and click on the Lion TV logo to go to our webpage.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter with @LionTV and on Instagram with Facebook with @Cersei High Lion TV.
Get ready for Valentine's, Cersei. We'll see you on Friday.